Well, we do hope you know by now, but all month long, we're honoring the men and women of the Waco Fire Department as they celebrate 150 years of service to the community. Tonight, we are sharing a remarkable rescue story with you, one of the many over the department's history.
Well, no day is the same for firefighters, and it's extremely rare that they get the chance to see the change that they make in people's lives. 6 News anchor Bailey Bates has the story of how a local man was given the chance at life thanks to the Waco Fire Department.
My name is Ostlund. I grew up in Waco. I've just loved Baylor ever since. Wanted to be a Baylor Bear.
Dreams have come full circle for this 21-year-old. He's got roots in Waco and many stories of time with friends to share.
We definitely just loved being outdoors, loved riding our bikes, loved swimming, loved exploring.
Their many adventures often brought them to a neighborhood creek. For Dylan, there's one specific journey that will never drift away.
There's definitely just a moment of panic, and I was scared. I thought I was going to die for sure.
The creek here is only flowing at a trickle, but when Dylan and his friends came to play, the water became a powerful force that was dangerous and almost deadly.
On a March day in 2016, the low water crossing at Harris Creek looked a lot like this.
I just remember being swept into the culvert, and instantly I was just terrified, screamed for help.
Dylan was just 14 years old and was on the edge of drowning.
The water was about to my nose level when someone wasn't holding my head up.
I just jumped in and got underneath him and held his arm up on one side.
Scott Salmons was there in a matter of seconds, knowing the situation for Dylan could be do or die.
He said, "You're hurting my arm, you're hurting my arm," and I said, "I'm not letting you go." My biggest fear was that he might slide down further into the hole and then be stuck underwater.
Call came in of possible drowning, teenage person stuck in a storm drain. And we get these type of calls periodically, and it could be anything. And most of the time, it's a false alarm. This particular day, we rolled up on scene, and it was the real deal.
Mike Herbert and 2 other Waco firefighters jumped into action.
And you don't have time to come up with a plan. I actually went underwater and bent his foot back the way it's not supposed to go and pulled on him at the same time. I kind of whispered in his ear. I said, "This is gonna hurt for a minute, but you're gonna love me after this."
Making sure the culvert and water wouldn't win.
They were so good, so trained, so intelligent, and so quick that they figured out exactly how to get him out. He was stuck.
This dad, thankful to still be a family of 6.
He was so close to something catastrophic happening, and he was somehow plucked from disaster.
And to watch Dylan thrive.
Just incredibly grateful for these people. He was given that opportunity thanks to these firefighters.
As first responders, you hardly get the closure on the calls you respond to.
We don't do this job to somebody to come back and, hey, pat you on the back. You hope for a follow-up story.
But sometimes they can catch up to you.
Mr. Dillon?
Yes, sir. How are you?
We meet again.
Yes, sir.
How's the swimming lessons coming?
Oh, great.
After 7 years, Dylan finally gets to meet his heroes.
It could have gone very differently, and I'm very thankful it went the way it did.
And these heroes are reminded the why behind their job.
You know, we have a saying, you risk little to save little, risk a lot to save a life. This life was saved, and that's a happy memory that you want to have overshadowing the bad ones.
Yeah, for sure.
Reflecting on the lessons learned.
Dylan is very lucky, given the situation, because the situation he was trapped in, the water level was actually to his chin, and that's with someone holding his head up. You don't get any closer to drowning right then.
A larger percentage of our drowning calls don't end up that well.
You got to respect the water. I found out the hard way.
Reporting for 6 News, I'm Bailey Bates.
Just incredible. And I also want to mention, I don't think they'll mind, but the firefighter there on the right who was part of that rescue is battling cancer right now. It was a once-in-a-lifetime chance to meet someone that he saved while on the job. On May 24th, our documentary, Waco Fire Portrait of Courage, will premiere on 6 News at 10 and will be able to watch in full on our 6+ app, available for free on Roku and Fire Stick TV. We just can't say thank you to them enough, but hopefully we'll be doing that through our storytelling.